YouTube, it's Tracy from Entrepreneur Girl, and today we're going to be continuing our home and life organization series with going through the kitchen. And the kitchen is the hub of the house. It's nearly impossible to keep clean for any length of time, at least in my house, because with 8 kids and homeschooling and having my own business, it's just the busiest room in the whole place. But I didn't alter it for you. I just showed you exactly as it is. And there's 2 takeaway points for the kitchen video. One is it's not perfect, but what I'm trying to show you is that everything has a place. So like when I show you the pen drawer, you're gonna be like, what, this is organized? No, it looks exactly like my pen drawer normally looks like, which is, you know, a bit of a disarray, but it's just that all the pens in the house, except for the ones in my office, are in that drawer. There's not a pen anywhere to be found except for in the pen drawer, because everything has a place. And when everything has a place, it's so much easier to keep it clean and to keep it organized and to not feel overwhelmed. The second takeaway is that please go through your stuff. If you're not using it with the thought of, I'm going to use it one day, please get rid of it or store it maybe in a pantry on an upper shelf and just have the minimum of what you love and what you use. I found when doing this video, I had all these knives that I absolutely hate. There's only one set of knives that I like and I always use. So as soon as I made this video, I'm like, getting rid of the old knives. So see, it's teaching me stuff too. So I just wanted you to take away those 2 points with the kitchen, but first I want to show you something else. This is what was so special to me. I actually thought I lost that. I made it years ago when I had the pulmonary embolism and I was in the ICU when I doodled that sheet. And it's on the premise of, maybe you've seen the videos or you can even Google them on YouTube. I'll try to find one and put a link below. But it's about putting the big rocks in your life first. And I just basically sat in ICU and determined what was the most important things in Tracy's life. What was important to me? What did I want to do more of? Then I broke all of those things down into what do we need to get done every single day. I had to work out every day, or if I had to homeschool, or if the grass needed mowing. We wrote them all down. Every day, what do we have to do as the Smith family, and we wrote it on Post-it notes. We divided it. Mom wasn't doing everything. So Mom took homeschooling, and Kagan took mowing. We started with the youngest and we went to the oldest and we went round and around and around in a circle until everybody had their chore list, which looks like this messy piece of paper right here because it's changed through times as schedules changed and so forth. But you can see that every single person in the family has an abbreviated column and everybody has a bunch of chores. And some chores are just like on M, that's Monday, T's are Tuesday, W's are Wednesday. So some of them are just once a week and some of them are daily. So once we established everything that needed to be done in a day and who was doing it, we were able to put all of those things onto the schedule. And this is our schedule. It has the times, it has everything that I need to get done in a day. And then once I had my schedule made, I actually went through every column and made sure it was organized. Because what is so stressful and overwhelming is you don't really know how to get these things done. For like vitamins. I went to the vitamin cabinet and I organized them in bins. So everybody had their own vitamins, and for me, because I'm a vitamin freak, I actually have a list of what I take in the morning and what I take in the afternoon and what I take in the evening, so I'm not taking stuff that doesn't mix well with others. But I had to research that and I had to write it out and I had to buy a bin, and it took a little bit of effort, but now I don't even have to think about it. I go to the vitamin cabinet and I take the vitamins and it's all good. I did the same thing with homeschooling. I organized it in such that I didn't have to sit down and think about it and where am I and what am I doing and feel overwhelmed. I just sat down and had a system in place so I could pick up immediately from where I left off. All the way, I did this for my whole day. And even my work day, I worked from 1 to 5. So when you came into my office, I had a work list. And this might seem like really OCD, but it's just so nice to get all of this stuff off of your head, and thinking about it and onto paper. So that way you just kind of feel like you just you go through your day and you enjoy your day and you're not stressing out or having to think about it or have checklists or all of that stuff in your head, while your kids are trying to talk to you or you're trying to make breakfast, you're not just in two different places. So when I'm in work, I come in here and I go through my work list. When I'm in home, I sit there and go through my home list. Kids say, "Oh, that's not my chore." We just go to the cork board. "Oh, yep, it is." And if they say, "Well, that's not my bedtime," we look at the schedule and I say, "Oh, yes, it is." So this way there's no arguing about our day. Everybody knows where they're supposed to be, when they're supposed to be there, and how they're supposed to be doing everything. But this is something you really need to do first. I mean, I would do this before you did anything else. And this list of what was important to me, I did that in ICU, but I actually thought about things for probably about 3 months. That's when you get into your goal boards and, what do I want to be when I grow up, and those really heavy philosophical questions. That is the starting place, because if you don't know where you want to end up, then you don't know how, to get there. You don't know how to break it down. You don't know how to schedule it. So you have to start with the big scene, where you want to be 10 years from now, and then break that down into your small, workable sections, and then your schedule. So if I do this every day, I'm getting done the things that I want to get done, 10 years from now. I'm working on it in small 1-hour increments, and I get a lot accomplished in a week, in a month, and in a year. And then I can break down who does what, so I'm not trying to do it all and getting, really overwhelmed. And then my work goals, I have separate goals for my work. So that is the whole system, and it really works. I would encourage you to give it a go. So today we are covering the kitchen, and this is when you walk into my kitchen. Again, we have another human body for homeschooling. And if you look to the left, this is just a microwave, coffee, bread machine, toaster type station. And I have some organization, in every drawer. So this is like the pen, tape, kind of miscellaneous drawer, but I do have holders for it. And then if you look over there, we have the fridge, and that's the laundry room and the pantry that I showed you last time. And then this is, the stove and the countertops. Of course, we have homeschooling projects everywhere, but just about in every door that you open, see, I have the lids and storage bins. This is the silverware drawer, which has an organizer. Even the trash, is organized into recycling and trash. Every drawer seems to have a little bit of something to make everything go better. What I find to be true with organization is, number one, find stuff that you love and get rid of everything else. Like these Cutco knives. I bought these and kind of kicked myself for the amount that I paid for them. I love those knives. So I need to get rid of all the other knives that I keep around, because these are really the only knives that work, and they've worked for years. So that investment at the time was expensive, but well worth it. So I can minimize what I have in my kitchen by simply getting rid of the stuff that you have. You don't need 4 egg timers, you need 1 timer in your kitchen and get rid of the rest. These are really inexpensive organization things that I have in these drawers. They are from Walmart and from Target. All the metal racks, everything that you see is inexpensive. Longaberger dishes are another thing I love. I got these 15 years ago, so even though they're expensive, they really hold up well. I've dropped these, I don't even know how many times. All my kids use them, and they're just tough. And I can dishwasher with them and microwave with them and put them in the oven. This is how I organize our homeschool papers by child put their completed work in there, in that Longenberger basket. But essentially, every drawer is organized and holds only, you know, what I need it to. This is homeschool materials. These are cookie cutters. And this is our homeschool station right there. Every basket has a child's name on it. And I keep it on a Longenberger bookshelf. And this is where we homeschool. In the kitchen are all the cookbooks. And again, all your supplies that you need. I really like the Pyrex dishes for storing food, so I'm in the process of building that up and getting rid of all my plastic junk. Vitamins, I'm really big into vitamins, so I have them all organized into bins. And all of these organized into medications I have to take because of my thyroid. So this is the whole kitchen. Even the spices. Told you I was a freak, but it just makes it easier. Have a space that you love to be in. You know, I love to be in here. It's well decorated to my taste. Everything is right where I know where it is. And I keep only the stuff that I need. I don't keep extra stuff. Keep all my utensils. And it's easy. You take them out of the dishwasher and I pop them up there. You know, everything has a place, so it makes it easy to organize it. Flowers and candles, which I love, so most of the time I always have those up there. And that is the complete tour of the kitchen. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope it was a little bit helpful anyway. If it was, please comment and like below and let me know all of your home and life organization techniques because I'd love to hear them. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. That way you can get all of the future videos. And also we are jamming it on Amazon 360 Facebook group. So we would love to have you over there. We're really learning a lot from each other. So until next time, bye guys.